right, we're back for another episode of Big Six Bants. We like near the end of the Euros, I'd say, probably last 8. Things are getting really, 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 really saucy. Obviously, Mbappe just missing a penalty. Xhaka and Shaqiri giving Pogba, Sissoko, and Lloris a lesson of flying through to the next round. Ain't that right, Casey?
This
Ain't
man
right?
is sickening. This man is sickening. Big up France though. That was a great.
Big
game.
up France. Yeah, it was a good game for entertainment purposes. Casey, what do you think of that game? Just briefly before we go into our transfer talk.
Boy, you can hear me, yeah?
Yeah, you can hear.
All right. What I have to say is, I thank you for. If I was Xhaka, I would just sit there, at the head of the table and say thank you for the entertainment of, the Pogba's dancing around the pitch and everyone just entertaining and doing all this good stuff. Yeah, the good stuff.
So dancing around all over the
business
place.
done, you call upon Xhaka. All right? You call upon Xhaka. You need a job done. Listen to me. I have never seen Xhaka play like that for Arsenal. In fact, that's a lie. I've seen him play like that once.
Probably not. He's playing a few.
But today, oh my days, when it matters the most, and I told you lot time and time again, when it matters the most, who's the last man standing?
Casey, Pogba's hitting the wall on the way home. He's hitting the wall on that plane. That's all I know.
Now, Montel, his hair's blue. He's got to wash that out and dye it red again. You're back in London. You're back in Mike. All right? Not blue around here. It's red.
Oh, this is shameless.
Do you know what, Casey? They were saying, "Oh, it's a link up. It's a link up." Yeah, it's actually me and Cause. I didn't want to say it.
You're weird.
You're the one that wanted to link
you
up.
Guys are
Ethan
weird.
is the one that said it's a link up. Don't blame us because we came out on top. We didn't ask for this link up.
You guys are weird.
How are we weird? Did we ask for the link up? Did we ask for the link up?
Free them, bro.
Did we ask for the link up?
I'm sitting there gobsmacked. I can't believe my ears.
I'm just listening to him.
I wish I could play the voice note. I wish I could play the voice note. Oh yeah, I didn't want to say this.
Wait, did Big Shaq even take a pen?
He didn't need to.
Okay.
He's through to the next round.
Okay.
Wait, didn't Lloris flap a penalty?
He done his part. He saved the pen.
Didn't he flap a penalty?
What penalty did he save?
During the game.
During the game. I'm talking, but in the shootout, he flapped when it kind of just hit his hand and went in.
Yeah.
So the one where it counts. That's what I'm saying.
Where it counts.
He's got a World Cup under his arm. Yeah, he's lifted the World Cup. Euros 8-19.
All right, so let's just we're gonna leave it there. We'll leave it there.
Now we're doing that.
We're gonna leave it there. All right, so today, it's episode 1 of Transfer Tuesday. So we're just gonna go over a few of the latest transfers for our clubs, and throw a little digs at some of the stuff that could be happening to the detriment of our clubs as well. So we're gonna start with Corey. Obviously, his club's been, a little bit busy in the background doing some serious work, trying to sign the likes of who. But I'll let him take over. So, Cause, what's going on over in Manchester?
Everyone knows what's going on in Manchester at the moment. Got Sancho coming in.
Wait 2 years for that, Corey.
I know, it's been a while.
Still?
It's been a while. I know. But he's here now. He will be here. We all know this.
He's here now?
He's going to be here. I give it end of the Euros. So we all know this is going to happen.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't think we need to get into the Sancho. Everyone knows the Sancho situation. Just recently, I see on Sky Sports they tried to fool us like we didn't know this already. So we've agreed the fee, but I knew the fee was agreed weeks ago. They just kind of reworded what they were saying. They were like, 77.5, I think, or 78. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it was agreed, but they're just working on the installments.
Okay.
But it was a thing where we knew that they were working on the installments from before. We knew how much we were meant to pay. Dortmund made it clear ages ago how much we was meant to pay. So I feel like we're just stuck in the same situation that we are now. But it will get done. That's what I know.
Okay.
My main thing is at the moment is Varane. I need to have Varane and the CDM, but with a
Sorry, I had to
CDM, I
unmute
don't
myself.
really
I
know
had to
much.
unmute myself. Corey, you're not getting Varane anyway. Goodbye.
Alright.
Interesting.
I don't.
Pause.
I'm not even gonna. I'm not talking about Arsenal's transfers.
So you think
them
so?
lot have had this.
Varane. So is Varane gonna partner Maguire in your opinion, or
Yeah.
is he gonna,
Yeah,
or is he gonna replace Maguire? Because I feel like Maguire's
No,
it's all
if he
right,
can't.
but
No, I think Maguire's well and truly happy
More
enough to play next
expensive
to
Ben
Varane.
White.
I'm not even going to talk.
just slightly.
I
It's
love
like
how
this,
Casey's beat
with
himself in
Arsenal.
this.
It's like this with Arsenal. I'm not even getting into Arsenal yet. Not them yet,
Mm.
because them lot have been in God knows where for a long time in this fairyland place, thinking that they've got 250 mil to spend. Leave that out. Yeah, we're not talking about that. Yeah.
Facts.
So Varane, yeah. So is it the Real Madrid president Perez, Florentino Perez,
Mm.
said in his interview that he's happy for Varane to go. If he wants to leave, all he needs to do is just obviously make it clear to the club, and he can go. You know, I think he's going for, I don't know, 40 mil in euros.
All right.
40 million
That's-
euros, 50 million euros, which is an absolute bargain.
Well,
Corey,
that's cool.
you're
That's
not
fine.
getting
We'll just
Varane.
we'll go around the manner if we think it's gonna happen. So we'll start with you, Ethan. Do you think Varane's gonna be heading over to Man U? If so, for how much?
I can see it. He's got one more year on his contract, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I can see it. I don't know how much for, but I can definitely see it. You are dying for a centre back. Quality.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think it's gonna happen. I feel like you lot will end up getting Koundé instead. I personally think so.
Nah.
However, I'm not saying it's not gonna happen, but that's probably what I see the more realistic option. I do see Man U maybe going for a CDM instead, but that's probably for another conversation. Casey, what do you think in terms of the Varane situation?
Varane, I already just said it. Varane's not coming, man. He wouldn't waste his time. I believe he's gonna go. He's gonna stay. I think he's gonna go back to France. Sorry. Could end up at the likes of PSG.
But Ramos is going PSG now.
Sorry.
Isn't Ramos going PSG? He's literally that deal's about to happen.
Oh, Ramos is going. Okay, well, he's just going anywhere but Man U.
So basically, what you said there is, please, Varane, don't come Man United because you're gonna fuck us up.
It's not a please tip. No, it's not a please tip. It's not a please tip because I personally don't rate
Please, Varane,
Maguire.
don't go.
Huh? No. I don't rate Maguire. Personally. So I feel like Varane it'll be Varane and Maguire, but I don't feel like it's going to improve that much. Like we just saw today that Varane conceded 3 goals.
It wasn't that great, to be fair. Longley was the worst out of the 3, but isn't he in his later years now as well? He's getting on as well, Severovich.
Like,
He's past his prime.
Varane is not looking the same, So I don't know. Maybe you're not getting the Varane. Maybe because Real Madrid are so calm to let him go. Maybe it's not the Varane you think it is.
Well, Corey, what you have to say about that?
I think he's sick. I think Casey is absolutely sick. Like these Arsenal fans are weird. Like it's because they never get linked to these big players anymore, or these like not even big, just top quality players. They have to go for the likes of. I don't even know who Arsenal linked to.
He's about to say Ben White. Sure. He was about to say Ben White, but he had to hold it back.
Rams.
Yeah, like, these guys them man will cuss out Varane and like they'll cuss out like Koundé and them people there because them not never get linked to those type of people. Like it's just embarrassing.
Well, all right, we'll leave that one for now. Just a quick side note. So it says here in the Even Standard that Gareth Bale's agent has insisted Tottenham have no option but to re-sign the Welshman. So Ethan, if you know about that one,
would you say no option to re-sign?
Not no option, but no, they have no option to re-sign the Welshman.
So we have to re-sign him.
No, sorry. It says Gareth
You
Bale's
can't re-sign
agent has again insisted Tottenham have no option to resell
Oh
the
yeah, we
Welshman
knew
this
that,
season.
fam. We knew that. I was keeping my eye on Thuram when he came on today. Cheeky right winger, left foot, right foot, square header, bit of height to him. I'm looking at other wingers now.
So I'll ask you again. How do you feel about Gareth Bale then?
Wait, why are you asking about Gareth Bale? He was on a 1-year loan. Now he's gone.
Okay.
What the hell?
Is it better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all?
Next
Nah,
question.
big up Gareth Bale, man.
Next question.
That is thing.
Better to
He's
have loved and lost than to never have loved at all.
He's hurt right now.
Top baller. Trust me.
But alright, go on.
Oh,
Ethan,
The
chat to me
trio's
about
breaking
some
up,
of the
you know. It's mad.
chat to me about some of the Tottenham news that's been floating around. Then obviously you
Kane
mentioned
gone,
Thuram.
Bale gone. You only got Son left.
But yeah, Son's new contract. All good. But no, we've got Carlisle. Obviously, we don't have a manager, but one thing, and that's mad frustrating. It's like 60 days or something dumb. But we've actually got a new technical director, which is massive. You know, my man was responsible for Bonucci at Juventus. He's responsible for. He's been there for time. And
I hear his work rate's nuts as well.
it's
I can't-
crazy.
yeah,
24s, no
Yeah.
holidays. You don't do that jet skiing thing like Eddie. So Eddie on jet skis. None of that. None of that. Go on, Casey.
You don't do that jet skiing thing because he has nothing to celebrate. What has he done at Tottenham? Niche.
Correct.
No need
He's got
to
a
celebrate.
lot of work to do. But yeah, no,
Of
it's mad
course,
frustrating.
get to work.
No manager.
Number one, find the manager. You've been rejected by A, B, C, D, and E, my guy. Yeah.
Do you know what? I've actually got a conspiracy, yeah? Do you remember we were linked with Roberto Martinez? Yeah? We were in talks with him. That went hella quiet. Then we got linked with all these other managers before Conte. I feel like we're lining up something for Roberto Martinez for after the Euros, you know? Like, just waiting for Belgium to get kicked out, then we're stalling so that Roberto Martinez can come. But I don't want to see him there, innit?
I think
Roberto Martinez.
I think you're sick, even. I think
No,
you
bro,
need
honestly, because
serious
why else?
help.
Why else are we going in negotiations with bare managers and it's just breaking down at the final stage?
Because
Like,
probably what your owner's trying to do is probably sell them absolute crap. They're probably gonna be like, you'll get your 8th choice signing.
Corey.
Like,
Corey, do you know what it is?
and they're probably
hey,
like,
listen, easy. We're on transfers, not managers, yeah.
Corey,
We're
Corey, do you know what it
on
is?
transfers.
They probably come in for their Tottenham interview. Yeah. You're gonna get this. And at the end they tell them you're not gonna get any wage. It's commission based on how many goals.
commission based.
What's the commission based?
100% commission based.
Oh, that's funny. But now on a real though, like I would have loved to have Conte, but that's another discussion. With the whole players thing, one thing I've seen is we're getting linked to some nice footballers now. We're seeing Lamptey, Aarons, Semite, I don't know how to say his name, Japanese international, right back, 22, looking quality, Anderson, and of course, Kunde. But yeah, bring me Kunde, man, honestly.
I mean, it sounds positive, right?
Yeah, it's positive without a manager.
Positive. I mean, listen. Swiftly moving on. I feel, swiftly moving on from Tottenham.
The man are telling me that I'm not gonna get Varane, and you've got people like these guys here
Saying they're gonna get all these players.
Links with all these other people.
Brother, we've got a rebuild on our
I
hands.
so
I don't know if you
get
understand. Our rebuild, you see our
get
rebuild,
you, man.
Corey, hear this. Our rebuild isn't just 1-2 players or Harry Kane leaving. It's a manager, it's a technical director, it's getting rid of Deadwood, Sissoko, Aurier, Dyer, all that man got to go, and bringing in new players. You know what I'm saying? But it all not gonna know what the hell. No one said all in one window. But
So
it
why not
starts
linked
with
to a
this
striker?
window. That's a good question. That is a
He's
very,
saying
very good question.
free up Kane.
One thing I'm gonna
Well,
say.
it's a
This
striker.
is the last thing I'm gonna say. On the matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel Levy is a crafty devil, isn't it? He's telling. Listen. He's telling Conte. He's told Conte. He's told all these guys who've been in talks with Nuno. that Harry Kane's staying. He's not going nowhere. So
He's definitely. Yeah, I actually believe that. I've never believed. He's
understand?
telling them always like Harry Kane. You might think he's going. He's going nowhere.
He's going
nowhere.
He's got 3 years.
He's got 3. He's a lifer.
He's alive. He's still alive in the cat.
Hey,
Free him up,
yeah,
man. Free up Kane.
Free up my boy
Big
H
facts.
Kiz. But obviously, I'll move on to myself. So not really too much news from the Liverpool camp, but according to Gazzetta dello Sport, we actually had a 30 million bid for Kingsley Coman rejected. They said they're expecting about 42 mil. So that comes as a bit of a shock to me because like I'd never even expected being linked with like someone like Kingsley Coman. I'm a big admirer of the player. Corey would know I'm quite fond of him.
Yeah.
He had links to Man United. I think maybe a year back.
Yeah.
As well.
Injury prone.
Yeah,
he's injured so easily.
He has had his fair share of injuries. Would he be a good addition to the team? Yeah, I think so. I think he does. He is more of a conventional winger than Mane and Salah. He's not really the goal scoring type, but he's more of the, I'd say, beat your player.
Yeah,
he's like he'll beat the player.
Create chances.
Can he play on the right as well? I haven't seen him much on the right.
I haven't really. I haven't seen him much on the right, to be fair. But I feel like when it comes to our wingers, I don't think Salah beats players as much as he used to, and I think Mane does. But again, I feel like they're more accustomed to like goal scoring and being in front of goal, and obviously making these inverted runs. Whereas Coman is more of an out and out like winger. Do you know what I'm saying? Even Jota as well. Would you say Jota's a winger? You know what I'm saying? Would you say Jota's a winger? Really? Kind of.
Not really. Bit. Not really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
I don't think
really know.
I don't think the Premier League really has out and out wingers anymore. You know, I think with people like even like Traore.
I think Traore is a rarity.
Yeah,
rarity in that. But they got. I'd say Zaha's an out and out winger. There's still a few out and out wingers. There's still a few, but in terms of my club, we don't have too many out and out wingers. We just play our inverted wingers. So it would be nice to see him in Liverpool camp. Of course, Mane and Salah's contracts obviously run out in 2023. So
yeah, that's a good thing
to see what happens there.
You lot got Konate as well now. Do you feel like any big stars will go
this year, like this window? Yeah. I don't think this window because I feel
obviously
like
Genie don't count.
Yeah, if we did lose any big attacking players this window, I feel like we'd be more linked to a lot more big players. If we was linked to loads of big players, I'd be worrying because I feel like someone's going. Because you wouldn't just buy a player without someone going. It wouldn't make sense. We're not really swimming in cash right now, especially since you already bought Konate already. So we'll have to see. But that's the news for me. To be fair, nothing too much. There was a few loose reports about Renato Sanchez being the Genie Wijnaldum replacement, but we'll see if that materializes in next week's episode, next Tuesday. And we'll see how far that.
You saying like you're coming for your chains back?
Yeah, I'm comfortable. If you get Sanchez, we might be getting a few of them chains back. Can't lie. I don't know, man. But then if City go get Grealish, it'll be a bit of an issue. Can't lie, a bit of an issue. That's why I feel like I would obviously. Casey's probably going to mention obviously Smith Road, the whole Smith Road. Smith Road goes. I feel like Villa be like, oh yeah, we got Smith Road now. I can go City now. Grealish can go City now.
Yeah, then it's not that. I can't lie.
Then we have an issue.
Yeah, it's not that.
So yeah. All right. Well, Case, chat to us. What's going on in the Arsenal camp?
Listen. Let's just talk about that Smith Rowe thing quickly, yeah? Unless they slap down double what they've offered, they're not getting Smith Rowe. And even then, I don't even think I'll...
Because they offered 30 mil now.
He's trying to sign a new team.
30 mil and it's not that. Like, that's got swiftly rejected. Before it even got taken,
how much?
Before it got taken to the head office, it felt too like, see you later kind of thing. It's not that. Like,
So, Case.
What you saying?
How much?
The email came in junk. The email went into junk real quick.
In the spam.
And sent the junk.
How much? Casey, I need a figure, bro. How much?
Sorry?
How much for Emil?
Nothing to start having a conversation. 50 M's minimum to start having a convo.
50 M's.
You know what? I do hear that. I'm not gonna lie. I do hear that.
50 M's.
50 M's.
I do hear the 50 M's thing. young English talent, 20 years old,
100%,
baller.
bro.
I hear it.
To be fair,
Can't lie.
if Ryan Brewster can get sold for what 25
Nah,
M's,
he's better. He's
25.
way better than Ray and
20,
Brewster.
Yeah, if
25
Thank
M's.
you.
if Ryan Brewster can
Done it
get
in the
sold for
Prem as
25
well.
M's,
I hate them
Smith Rowe could
scum.
be 50
Trust me, but
M's.
Smith Rowe is a baller.
It's
He
not.
could be
It's
50
not
M's.
Do
that.
you know what it is?
100%.
Look, Corey, do you know this is my issue. This is my issue. I'm not saying Bruce is definitely weren't worth 25 M's. Obviously, he had buzz around his name and he hadn't got enough time to like play a full season in it. But my issue is that remember what we say about these Arsenal fans believed all their players have this quality.
Yeah.
If they have all
No,
the
these
best- they got the
they
best
have all
young
these
G's.
quality
Best
players.
striker.
No, the
This is what I'm
difference
saying.
CDM.
So remember what 50 M's is.
I'm
Yeah.
told.
I'm pretty
He
sure
went-
Ruben Diaz was 10 mil more expensive.
Correct, but
50
he was
M's.
Montel. He was still a find. Like he found Ruben Diaz. It wasn't like Ruben Diaz was out here and everyone knew. Like, bro, Smith Rowe performed in the Prem. He performed when he went on loan. That's why he got his time in the Prem. Like, he's not a shock, bro.
I'm putting it down to the market.
If you want to go to City and get Phil Foden, and you're coming with anything less than 50 M's to even start a discussion, it's not that.
But Phil Foden and Emil Smith Rowe are cut from two different cloths, in my
Correct,
opinion.
but
And
Smith Rowe's evaluation will be closer to 50 M's, but it's definitely minimum 50 M's.
50 M's,
Like-
bro. You know
To be fair,
Sterling?
I can
Sterling
hear
went
what
for 50
Arsenal are
M's.
saying.
Bro, 100%.
You know Sterling went for 50 M's.
I don't care. what
Different
you guys-
market, bro. Different market.
That's what I'm saying. It's
like-
that it must
But
be
yeah.
it's definitely down to the market, fam. Because Emil Smith Rowe, 50 M's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Playing in the worst Arsenal team you've seen, so we can't even like. It's not even like he's had to compete on a mad thing. Like he's a very good player,
Bro.
but for me,
From
his
Ryan
evaluation,
Brewster went for
he-
25 M's and done
but he's not
more.
worth. Yeah, he's not worth 25 M's though.
So there we go. So if he's going for 25 M's, I'm sorry, but Smith Rowe is at least double that, therefore 50 M's minimum.
I'd say 40, 50.
Ben
40,
White
50.
might as well. They might as well charge you 70 for Ben White, then, man.
I would say Ben
Damn.
White is now worth more than
Damn.
Smith Rowe.
Damn,
what
they
reason?
might as. I mean, they might as well. I don't know.
Wait,
Full
for
campaign
what
under his
reason?
belt.
Wait,
Young
for what
English talent.
reason?
Full campaign under his belt.
Wait, for what reason is Ben White better than Smith Rowe?
What's
But,
what's the sentence?
let's
Well,
not
Ben
even
White.
compare that, fam.
We're not gonna do that dumb comparison in it, but obviously Ben White's got a season under his belt. I think Smith Rowe's only made 15 appearances. Do you know what I
made
mean?
20 appearances.
In the league,
Yes.
we'll have to fact check that. I'll fact check
True,
that
sir.
right now. I'll fact check that
Man. But
because
as I said, what once again, why is Ben White worth more than Smith Rowe?
why Smith
Well,
Rowe
hasn't
more
Ben
than-
White
more
had a
than-
better season?
Yeah, Ben
Huh?
White's had a very good season.
Ben White's
Young
had a
English
better
talent,
season.
and he's played he's played regularly throughout the
Yeah.
whole campaign.
He's had a better season.
So he's now worth 50 M's.
But yeah, that's the logic you're using for Smith Rowe,
Young
right?
English
For
talent.
starters, he's playing at Brighton. Yeah.
Yeah.
For starters, that's
alright.
he's playing at Brighton.
Alright,
So the pressure
okay.
is much less. Much.
But what
less.
pressure is there at Arsenal at the moment?
Oh, don't do that.
No. In
There's
honesty,
pressure
no,
at
there's
Arsenal,
not much.
no matter if we're stinky or whether we're good.
Mm,
Like, there's pressure.
Do you know what I
with
would say?
Arsenal.
I would say
The
they cost
Arsenal
about the
name
same,
is
you
bringing
know,
pressure.
because
Huh?
Smith Rowe's what 20, Ben White's like 23, and Ben White was part of a Brighton team that achieved massively. They had a great season as a team. Like they surprised
What
everyone,
did they
played good football.
they overachieved.
Correct.
Yeah.
They played good football even with all the injuries and that.
Yeah.
And but then I'd still justify Smith Rowe because even though Arsenal had a bad season, he played very well in his breakthrough season. You know, he stepped up to the pressure. You lot did all of that, but he took it upon himself and done a thing still.
There you go.
So I'd say
yeah.
both 50 M's. Both 50 M's.
Both 50 M's.
50
Yeah.
M's.
Both
Both
English
50
talents.
M's.
I don't
Right,
understand
boy.
why
Hey,
everyone's
Corey,
stuck
you see
in
that
50
Rashford
I hear it.
120. Rashford's like 150 M's then, boy.
No, he's not.
100.
He's 150 M's. If
What,
these
Marcus
little-
Rashford
if these-
isn't,
if these
isn't,
little
isn't
man-
at least 150 M's? Are you
if
crazy?
these little
Man said
man are
150
50
M's.
M's, if these
You're
little
right.
man are 50 M's, then
He's
look,
23 years of
MBE
age.
is 150
He's 23.
M's.
He's 23 years of age.
And Sancho,
23.
How about this? Sancho at 77 M's is
Sancho
criminal.
is a
It's
steal.
criminal.
Sancho is an
That is
absolute
a steal at 77 M's. If you're telling me
steal.
Smith Rowe is
Yeah.
50
By the
M's.
way,
Nah,
who
never.
would actually buy Rashford for 150 M's?
No. We're
Real-
just talking about
Real Madrid
valuation.
would
We're
happily,
talking about the
Real
evaluation.
Madrid would happily take Rashford. PSG would take Rashford. I
Take
think even,
Rashford
of course they would.
Wait,
for
Ethan,
150 M's.
Ethan,
Of course they would.
If Sancho is
Are you
77
right?
M's, then why is Smith Rowe 50 M's minimum?
That's that's a good point. That's actually a good point.
Rashford's had 2 back-to-back now, 20
I'm just-
goals,
literally
20
I'm
plus
saying.
goals in the
Oh,
season.
I'll tell you
2
why.
now.
Jadon
I'll
Sancho
tell you why.
statistically is England's best player behind Harry Kane.
I'll
It's
tell
true.
you why. Yeah, because first for starters, Smith Rowe, it was his breakthrough season, so you're going to get that boosted price, like for starters. Then Montel, he's 20 years of age, bro.
How old is Sancho? How old is he?
21.
Sancho's like, how old is he? 21,
21.
22 or something? That's right.
21!
You saying case? You saying case? Coiling De Bruyne.
21!
The Croydon
Sancho's
KDB.
21, blood.
21!
How old
Oh
is he?
my God. Your guys are in for when Sancho comes to my club, you guys are in for a long one. You've got about 7-8 years of this done. I cannot wait.
How about this, Corey? He turned 21 2 months ago.
No way. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
he's 21. Yeah, of course so.
He turned 21 2 months ago.
But their valuation is 27 mil apart.
2 months ago.
I don't get it.
Casey,
What's-
Sancho
Stop it,
is
stop it,
miles above Smith Rowe.
Listen,
Sancho has not played a single minute in the Prem.
Didn't care less. He plays
So-
in
In
the
the most
Champions League.
competitive
He plays
league
in
in
the
the
Champions League
world.
and rips them up.
Sam, as I said,
He rips
as
up
I
the best
said,
teams in the world. Bayern
Okay,
Munich. He's anybody he's played, any wing
So
winger
we're
he's
gonna
played,
downplay
any wing back
Sancho.
he's played, he's ripped them up.
We're gonna
Give me
downplay
one wing
Jadon
back he
Sancho
hasn't ripped up.
because they'll talk about Haaland in the same breath they
Jan
talk about
Vertonghen.
Sancho. So
I'm not gonna speak. My point.
You're sick. You are sick. This is what I'm telling you. Arsenal fans are sick.
you man
They're
are
sick.
weird. You man are weirdos,
You guys
bro.
are sick. Go
Hey,
get your
listen,
Ben
I've said
White.
what I said. Like,
Go get
Man-
your Ben White and sell
man-
Aston Villa
man-
50
man-
mil Smith Rowe.
No,
You are
man,
sick.
them.
You
We're
are
gonna leave
sick.
it there. We're gonna cut it
Sick
there.
as well.
But you lot are sick. Sickening.
They're
to
gonna
me.
take Ben White, have all these players with their
And I'll,
250
Corey,
mil to
leave
spend.
them with their 250 M's, man.
Leave,
Leave them.
Out here.
All right, lads. I hope you people have enjoyed this first episode of Transfer Tuesday. It's gonna be a lot more to come. There's gonna be a lot more. Where that come from? Also, I want to say thank you for the 400 subs. We're gonna start the road to 450 subs today.
Yeah,
So
man.
again, smash the like button. Keep supporting. The content's gonna be coming thick and fast. In and around the coming towards the end of the Euros. We're really enjoying this experience. So yeah, man. Anything else that the boys want to say before we lock out?
We get these Arsenal fans some help, man. Like, it's just, these guys are lost. Like they think these guys think they've got the best players. They've got the most money.
Best manager.
Like,
Second best tactician.
best manager. Arteta's. Leave me alone. I'm not tired for this.
It's been another episode of Big Six Bands. Hey, I'll see you man in the next one.